Hello friends, Namaskar. Welcome to our YouTube channel PK Education Core. Today's topic is Sikkim, which is one of the very important state for many exams as well as project to be covered in some of the boards. So let's know about Sikkim. So if you see the map, Sikkim it's a beautiful and hilly state situated in the northeast part of India. And if you see the shape, its shape is like a thumb. It borders Bhutan in the southeast, Nepal in the west, and China's Tibet Autonomous Territory in the northeast and West Bengal in the south. So Bhutan in the southeast, Nepal in the west, China's Tibet Autonomous Territory in the northeast, and West Bengal in the south. Name Sikkim. It is derived from two Limbu words, Su and Kim, wherein Su means new and Kim means palace or the house, which indicates the palace built by the first king of state, Phuntsuk Namgyal. In historical Indian literature, Sikkim is also known as Indrakil, that means the garden of the war god Indra. Beautiful mountains, deep valleys, and biodiversity in Sikkim make Sikkim a very favorite place for tourists. Beautiful Kanchenjunga. It's also situated in Sikkim, which is the third largest mountain in the world. And it's almost 35% of the state is covered by this Kanchenjunga National Park, and this is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Capital, let's talk about the capital and the merger of Sikkim into India. So the capital of India is Gangtok, and it is not only the capital, and it is also its largest city. It is located at a height of 5,500 feet on the hills of Shivalik. Sikkim was an independent state ruled by the Namgyal dynasty during the 17th century, but due to few administrative problems and referendum of merger into India, it merged into India in 1975. After the same referendum, the monarchy, the Namgyal dynasty, that came to an end, and democracy emerged in the framework of the rules of Indian Constitution. As I mentioned above, the borders, so let's skip that part for now. Regarding population, religions, cultures, and languages, so Sikkim is the least populous state among all the Indian states. It has 6,10,577 inhabitants as per 2011 census. Area, it's 7,096 square kilometer, and this is the second smallest among the Indian states. Lowest is Goa, and Sikkim is on the second position from the lowest. And it is geographically quite diverse even after its size is smaller. And if you know, Sikkim is notable for its biodiversity. It has alpine and subtropical climates. Languages. Modern Sikkim is multi-ethnic and multilingual Indian state. The official languages of the state are English, Nepali, Sikkimese, and Lepcha. There are few additional official languages that include Gurung, Limbu, Magar, Mukhia, Newari, Rai, Serpa, and Tamang for the purpose of preservation of culture and tradition in the state. Talking about religions, the predominant religions are Hinduism and Vajrayana Buddhism. Hinduism, it's about 57.8%, Vajrayana Buddhism 27.4%, and Christianity, that is around 9.9%, and these figures are according to 2011 census. Ethnicity, Nepalese, Bhutias who migrated from the Kham district of Tibet in the 14th century. and Lepchas. These are the oldest known inhabitants in Sikkim. Tibetans also reside and mostly in the northern and eastern reaches of the state. There are few migrant resident communities that include Bengalis, Biharis and Marwaris who are prominent in commerce in Sikkim and Gangtok. State animal is Lal Panda. State tree is rhododendron, and state flower is Orchid Dendrobium nobile. So state animal Lal Panda, state tree rhododendron, and state flower is Orchid Dendrobium nobile. And Sikkim has a very rich cultural heritage that is mixed with Hinduism and Buddhism. Buddhist festivals such as Drukpresi, Pang Nubesol, Sagadawa, Lasong, and Dosen are widely celebrated in many places in Sikkim. And they celebrate it like they're drinking the famous millet beer from the Himalayas that indicates celebration for special occasions such as festivals and weddings. Let's know something about the history of Sikkim also. So, Buddhist monk Guru Rinpoche visited to Sikkim in the 8th century, and that is the most ancient description related to here. He came to preach Buddhism here. And it is believed that in 14th century, Khe Bumsa, who was a prince of Minyak Palace of Kham in eastern Tibet, was ordered to go south one night according to a divine vision. His descendants established the monarchy in Sikkim. In 1642 AD, Phuntsong Namgyal, that is the fifth descendant of Khe, was declared the first Chogyal, or you can understand as a king, first Chogyal of Sikkim in Yuksom by 3 Buddhist monks who came from the north, east and south. And this is how monarchy started in Sikkim. Tensung Namgyal, who was the son of Phuntsong Namgyal, took over the charge in 1670 after him. Tensung transferred the capital from Yuksum to Rabdanse. In 1700, Sikkim was invaded in Bhutan by Chogyal's half-sister who was denied the throne. The royal throne was reassigned to Chogyal with the help of Tibetans. Between 1717 and 1733, Sikkim faced several invasions from Nepal and Bhutan, which led to the eventual collapse of Rabdanse. Later in 1791, China, China is invading in many parts of India. So in 1791, China sent its army to help Sikkim and to save Tibet from the Gorkhas. And after the defeat of Nepal, Sikkim became part of the Qing dynasty. Later, after the arrival of British rule in neighboring India, Sikkim joined hands with it against its main enemy, Nepal. Nepal invaded Sikkim and captured many areas including the Tarai. And due to this, East India Company invaded Nepal, which resulted in the Gorkha War of 1814. Sikkim's accession to India was rejected by a popular vote in 1947. And then Indian Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru granted Sikkim the status of a protected state. Under this, India became the patron of Sikkim. India took over the responsibility of foreign, diplomatic and contact-related matters of Sikkim. We know we attained independence in 1947, and after that, different princely states, or we call riyasatein, were merged in India under the leadership of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. After this, a referendum was held in Sikkim, a Janmat Sangrah, was held in Sikkim. And in this referendum, 97.5% of the people advocated going with India. After this, the 36th Constitution Amendment Bill to make Sikkim the 22nd state of India was introduced in the Lok Sabha on 23rd of April 1975. The same day, it was passed with a vote of 299-11. In the Rajya Sabha, the bill was passed on 26th April, and on 15 May 1975, as soon as President Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed signed the bill, the rule of the Namgyal dynasty finally came to an end. The current situation about Sikkim, in 2002, China suffered a great shame with 17th Kramapa Urgyan Trenli Dorji, whom the Chinese government had declared a Lama. He fled from Tibet in a dramatic fashion to Rumtek Monastery of Sikkim. Chinese officials got caught up in this religious dilemma on how to protest against the government of India. Opposing India implies that the Chinese government has directly accepted Sikkim as an integral part of India. So far, the formal position of the Chinese government on Sikkim was that Sikkim is an independent state over which India has suppressed. China finally accepted Sikkim as a state of India in year 2003, and that reducing the bitterness between India and China. And in turn, India accepted Tibet as an integral part of China. So it was in year 2002. Under an important agreement between India and China, China finally released a formal map showing clearly Sikkim within the boundary of India. And that agreement was signed by Premier Wen Jiabao of China and the Prime Minister of India, Manmohan Singh, on July 6, 2006. The Nathula Pass in the Himalayas was open for the border trade, indicating that a sense of harmony has arisen between the two countries over the region. Sikkim has 4 districts: south, east, north, west. Each district is looked after by a district magistrate, and that is appointed by either the central or the state government. Being in the border with China, the Indian Army's dominance is seen in most areas. And there are certain areas where access is prohibited, and people have to get special permits to roam around those areas. And Sikkim has a total of 8 towns and 9 subdivisions. Geography. Sikkim is entirely hilly. It's entire mountainous region with an elevation ranging from 280 meters, that is 920 feet in the south at border with West Bengal, and to 8,586 meters in northern peaks near Nepal and Tibet. Kanchenjunga is the highest mountain peak here, and it is situated on the border between Sikkim and Nepal. Majority of the state is unsuitable for farming and agriculture because of its the rocky and precipitous slopes. However, some slopes have been converted into farms and cultivated in hilly ways. Due to the presence of snow-fed streams, there are many river valleys have been formed in the south and west of Sikkim. The river Tista is also called the lifeline of Sikkim, and that flows from north to south of Sikkim. State has many glaciers. It has more than 80 glaciers, 28 mountain peaks, more than 100 rivers and streams, 227 high altitude lakes, and 5 major hot springs. So Sikkim is famous for hot springs as well. We'll come to that point later. Sikkim, as it's an agrarian state and traditionally cultivated in terraced fields. Farmers here cultivate elaichi, ginger, oranges, apples, tea, and pinchifs. And elaichi, it's a cardamom. Sikkim has the highest yield of cardamom all over India and is the second largest producer of cardamom after Guatemala. So, Sikkim is the largest cardamom producer in the India and the second largest producer of cardamom in the world after Guatemala. Sikkim is also known for minerals. Minerals like copper, dolomite, limestone, graphite, mica, iron, and coal. These are some of the minerals that are mainly mined in the state. So as I mentioned above, Sikkim is also known for the hot springs. It has many hot water springs which are noted for their curative potential. They are renowned for their medicinal and therapeutic values. The most important hot springs are Phurchachu, Yumthang, Borang, Ralang, Termachu, and Yumi Samdong. And in these hot springs, a large amount of sulfur is found, and they are located on the banks of the rivers. And the average temperature of these hot springs goes up to 50 degrees Celsius. Weather, it has tropical weather in the south. Tundra is like the weather in the state. However, in most of the inhabited areas of Sikkim, the weather is temperate, and the temperature rarely goes above 28 degrees Celsius, or it rarely goes below 0 degrees Celsius. Sikkim has 5 seasons: winter, summer, spring, autumn, and rain that falls between June and September. And the state receives heavy rainfall during the monsoon months, leading to a large number of landslides. The record of continuous rain in the state is 11 days. And since it has many rainfalls, fog affects many parts of the state during winter and monsoons, and that makes transportation perilous. Sikkim is one of the few states in India that has regular snowfalls as well, and also some of the peaks in the northwest Sikkim are frozen for the entire year. Let's know about flora and fauna that is in Sikkim. Sikkim is situated in an ecological hotspot of the lower Himalayas. The state has a wide variety of plants, from tropical species to temperate, alpine, and tundra ones, and is perhaps one of the few regions to exhibit such a diversity within such a small area. Nearly 81% of the area of Sikkim comes under the administration of its forest department. The fauna includes a Himalayan black bear, mountain leopard, musk deer, bhoral, Himalayan thar, red panda, which is also the state animal, Himalayan marmot, sero, goral, barking deer, common langur, cloud leopard, stoned cat, leopard cat, wild dog, Tibetan wolf, hog badger, binturong, jungle cat, and civet cat. The flora of Sikkim includes rhododendron, that is the state tree, orchids, figs, laurel, bananas, sal trees, and bamboos. And they normally thrive in subtropical type of environments. And major vegetation is the part of temperate type of environments are oaks, maples, birch, alder, and magnolia. while in the part of the areas where it's the alpine type of environments, it has juniper, pine, FIR, cypress, and rhododendron. And Sikkim has thousands of flowering plants that include more than 500 varieties of orchids. Connectivity with Sikkim. So earlier there was no airport in Sikkim due to the difficult terrain, but now an airport, Pakyong Airport, that is near Gangtok, has been inaugurated on 4th of October 2018, and it's a greenfield RCS airport. Nearest international airport is Bagdogra, which is situated in West Bengal and is approximately 126 kilometers away from Gangtok. Sikkim also lacks a significant railway infrastructure. Nearest railway stations are New Jalpaiguri and Siliguri junctions that are situated in West Bengal. However, the new Sikkim railway projects have been launched to connect the town of Rangpo in Sikkim with Sevok on the West Bengal border. And National Highway, it links Gangtok to Siliguri. Hope you have liked this video. Please do not forget to hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe so that you can see more videos from our side. Thank you.